Hey guys, I'm back again with my new video. I'm recording this video on a random friend's request who commented on my last video that was how to overclock your Nvidia GT740M. So today I'm going to show you some settings for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare game in GT740M and the frames we will get on those settings. I'm not going to show you the real game because my main laptop, which has the graphic card and games, um, has some problem. I was trying to do some experiment and my hard drive got crashed, so I cannot use that laptop for the time being. So I'm just going to show you the images and the frames. So here you can see the frames you will get are on minimum, medium and minimum settings. You will get 48 to 41 and 26 to 22 frames. 48 is the maximum, 41 is the minimum, and 26 max and 22 minimum, and for high 16 to 13 frames and ultra 8 to 7. I'm going to show you the settings I used for these frames. You can see the pics here. So what were the low settings? Low means everything's low. You can see here the screen refresh rate was 60 Hertz, which doesn't need to change. So synchronize every frame was disabled. You can see here I've disabled some settings, completely everything. Synchronize every frame, no. Aspect ratio was automatic, and resolution which I was using is 1024 into 768. Texture quality manual and everything low. For advanced video, shadows off, shadow map resolution normal, cache and shadow maps off, care spot maps off, depth of field off, motion blur off, everything off. You can see here just the settings you should keep on are shader preload during cinematics on and shader preload on, and the dynamic light limit is up to 2. You can use these settings and you can see here except shadow map resolution, which is set to normal, and dynamic light limit and the shader preload options, you have to put everything to low. You can see here I've done everything now to low. Now you can see the settings for medium. Synchronization of every frame is no, and you can see here monitor aspect ratio is automatic. Now my screen resolution, I have raised it to 136 into 768, and texture quality to normal. Everything is normal. Now shadows are on, shadow map resolution are normal, but cache and shadow maps and cache spot shadow maps are off, and depth of field to medium quality, motion blur to medium quality, screen space ambient occlusion to normal, and medium distance ambient occlusion to on. Everything is on. And here you can see all settings are on except anti-aliasing option, these are still off. And you can see now I have enabled the bullet impact and everything on. So these were the medium settings. Now on medium you will get 26 to 22 frames and minimum to 48 to 41. Now we are moving on to the high settings. You can see here I'm using the bigger resolution here because I usually use my games on my LED display. So you can see here refresh rate is 60 Hertz, synchronize every frame no, aspect ratio automatic, everything, but here the resolution is bigger. If you reduce the resolution you will get 5 to 10 frames more. Yeah, I noticed the 2 to 3 frames increase in performance with 1316 or 768 resolution. You can see here the other settings are on high, but cache and shadow off, and cache spot shadows both are off. Depth of field to high quality, and screen space ambient occlusion to HBAO plus. So everything is on. Now in this time I've used the anti-aliasing options and fixed it to FXAA, but super sampling is still off because it takes more performance. Now shader preload on, folder impacts are on, and dynamic limit is increased. For the ultra settings, screen is still at max and everything is to extra, but yes, everything is at max, but I still used these two options and enabled them, do not enable, sorry, but didn't enable them, and everything you can see high quality. And now post and process anti-aliasing is to SMAA-T2X, which takes more performance than FXAA, and super sampling is to 2x, which is more performance consuming and gives more smoother edges as compared to FXAA. And everything is on. You can see the dynamic line limits to 8, so the frames you will get on these two are 16 to 13 and at ultra 8 to 7. So that is all. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped the friend which want to know the optimal settings for his computer and this game. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.